Yo, new year, new money, but it's the same old me. Need the yard that don't come cheap before I get 8 gold teeth. They wanna play with sticks and stones, I'm calling them Jamie T. Up chasing coins like Sonic, could trust me, they don't sleep. Play my songs out of whip, she said keep that shit on repeat. Gotta calculate steps, I gotta take a step back and breathe.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Oh, hi. Hello family members and welcome back to my channel.
As you can see, I'm speaking English, which is big challenging for me. I never talked about myself deeply. I want to introduce myself and I want to talk about my life as well. めっちゃ久しぶりの投稿になったんですけど、YouTube をね、リスタートするにあたって、今後はちょっと英語での発信をしていこうかなっていう考えがあって、今日の動画では自分のこれまでの人生とか、実はビッグニュースもあるので、フリーランスのキャリアとかそういうのをね熱く語っていこうかなと思うので続けて視聴してください。I am Rodrigo Hideki. Rodrigo is my Brazilian name. Hideki is my Japanese name. These are real names. I was born and raised in Japan. My parents are both Japanese Brazilian. I was growing up by Brazilian culture. In my house, I was growing up in Japanese culture in my school. My native language is Japanese actually, but I can speak in 3 languages. From this video, I'm gonna restart my YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to post more often. And today's video, I'm gonna talk about my life, my whole life. So last month, January 2026, I created my own company. Filmmaking company. So let's go back to 10 years ago. I was just living countryside with my family. I was playing soccer with my friends and someone told like, hey, let's make a movie of our soccer. It was not planned. I never actually tried to make a video by myself. I told him, oh yeah, let's make a video with my using iPhone 4S, which I got from my sister. So I went back to home, I started editing videos. I never tried before actually. And then I edited a little bit and I posted online. Line is like Japanese WhatsApp. Next day, some friends told me like, oh Hide, I watched your videos. It was funny, like it was so cool. I was really happy at that time. I think that moment changed my life, like everything changed. After that, I kept making videos by using iPhone 4S, but you know, it was not enough quality for me. Like I wanted to have my own camera, like a GoPro, but I didn't have enough money. Of course, I was junior high school student. Also, doing part-time job at that age is illegal in Japan. The only job that I could do around that age was delivering newspaper. So I went to newspaper delivery shops. They accepted me, and since that day I worked every day. Every morning I needed to wake up 5 a.m. I only had holiday once in a month and I got 20,000 yen per month, which is crazy if I think right now. Even though heavy snow days, I needed to deliver newspapers, of course. But I was using bicycle. I couldn't use that in heavy snow days, right? So I needed to ask to my mom to bring me. She also needed to wake up at 5 a.m. She was raising 3 kids by herself. My parents broke up when I was 3 years old. I have 2 older sisters, by the way. It was tough for her as well, but she never told me like, don't do that. She always supported me. So during winter, sometimes my mom helped me as well. I really appreciate about it. I did that work for 2 years and then I saved money to buy my own camera. And you know what I did? I bought a fake GoPro. At that time, I was comparing with GoPro because GoPro was super expensive for me. And I was thinking, can I get more cheaper camera? The quality is almost same with GoPro. And then I found this camera. Since that day, I started making video with that fake GoPro. A few years later, I became uni student. And then COVID-19 happened. I had a lot of free time, so I thought, oh, I think I can learn about filmmaking seriously. I started learning about how to get clients, how to do color grading. I learned everything through YouTube. If I didn't have that time and if COVID didn't happen, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be in Tokyo. And then one day when I woke up during COVID, the famous YouTuber at that time was looking for videographer. And I thought, oh, I think I have to get this chance. I sent my portfolio to them. That YouTubers liked my sense. I think they only liked my sense because I didn't have any big achievement. So they texted me, oh, I liked your videos. Can we meet in Tokyo one day and work together? I was like, why not? I have to come to Tokyo. And then I came to Tokyo by myself. I came here to work with YouTuber I used to watch on YouTube. That's crazy. I did really good work to them, and then they really liked my videos as well. So we kept working together. The video I made for them kinda went viral. I got so many followers by this video, and many people was asking about to me like, how did you make this video? This is so cool. And you know, at that time I was uni student, so I also need to go back to Narayan Prefecture to take a class. At the same time, countryside has small community, right? Some people around me, like fake friends, was jealous of me. I heard that through my friends. One of my old friends, he was hoping that I will make a mistake or fall, you know. I needed to cut off like this relationship, you know. So I decided to not to have many friends since that day. I only need close friends around me. Like working in Tokyo was really fun for me. Imagine that. I already got paid from many clients. So I was thinking like, I can quit university and then I can be freelancer in Tokyo. At that time, I still had 2 years until graduate. I was borrowing money to graduate uni, and also my mom borrowed money from the bank as well. 2 million yen she borrowed from the bank. When I thought about it, I can't quit just because of my reasons. She really wanted me to graduate uni, so I decided to keep going to university. So yeah, 2 years later, when I was last grade in university, I was around 22 years old. Like many people started job hunting around me. You know, job hunting culture in Japan is kind of weird. They need to have fake face to get a job. It's not my type. Like, I don't want to do it. I was still thinking if I should keep being freelancer or try to be company employee, which I didn't like it. At the time, I had a chance to go to Brazil with my mom. First time when I went to Brazil was when I was 10 years old. I went there to meet with my cousin, my grandma. That experience also changed my life totally. Then I went back to Japan. I'm still 22 years old. Why I'm scared of being freelancer, and also I didn't want to regret. So yeah, I decided to be freelancer. I completely moved to Tokyo after graduating uni. I think I'm talking a lot. This video is gonna be so long, I guess. Also, the reason that I decided to be freelancer is because I already had my clients and I didn't want to be same with people around my age. Like, why I need to cut off my clients I already had, right? I didn't want to do it. So I can just try to be freelancer. The first year I moved to Tokyo, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, like I was stressed about paying expenses, paying some stuffs of my equipment. Yeah, I didn't have enough saving money actually, which is stupid. I never did part-time job to pay my expenses actually. I always had clients, but you know that feeling, I always feel like, oh, I have to work more, I have to earn money more. that feelings push me a lot. Because, you know, compare with company employee, they can get every month steady salary, right? I don't know how it worked at that time, but yeah, it was working. Next year, 2024, my second year being freelancer, I finally had some savings. And then I had some savings, so I started traveling alone. When I had 1 million yen in my bank, I was always traveling by myself. I was not thinking anything, like saving money for my future. Yeah, because it's just me. I went to many places in just 1 year. I learned many things. I met with many people from many countries. That's the reason I really like traveling, and that's the reason I was addicted. And also, my dream at that time was going to abroad for my work. I made it happen in Los Angeles and Las Vegas with my Japanese client. And also traveling made me realizing the importance of focusing on one thing. I felt I have to focus on one thing. I don't need to travel right now. I am freelancer. I can do it maybe 5 years later when I have my own company or something, right? I decided to focus on my work in 2025. So I was like, I'm going all in. No excuses, just for my work. Work. I was like, yeah. And then I decided to do it and then see what's happened. I worked with Netflix Japan, Ferrari Japan, Bentley, Rolls-Royce, Casio watches, Alfa Romeo's event. I was dreaming to work with these brands which everybody knows. I'm not saying this to show off. I'm saying it because I was not super talented person before. I was same as everyone before. Like I was in countryside. I bought fake GoPro by myself. I didn't have any talented. You can do it too. I can tell you guys, you just need to focus on yourself. You just to trust yourself. Probably many people around you will trust you, your family, your mom, your close friends, but you have to be the person who trusts you the most. If you don't trust yourself the most, you cannot make it happen. When I moved to Tokyo alone, I was trusting myself. When I was struggling to get paid, to earn money, many people were working in the company. And sometimes, of course, I felt, oh, I should be company employee. Decision was wrong. Of course, I thought about it sometimes and I asked myself, but I didn't want to be like that because I decided to be freelancer. And my dream was working with big brands, creating my own company, move people's heart through my videos. That's the reason I started filmmaking. Some people will be noise for you, but you have to keep moving forward. You have to trust yourself. You just have to look in. And then 2026, this year, in January, I created my own company, a filmmaking company. My company's name is Worvis. I will tell about the meanings maybe in the future. I also want to make a video of my content. I know some people are struggling to find what they really like to do, so I want to help these people through my videos, and I really like to see the comments. That's same thing as when I started making videos. Like I like to see people's reaction through my videos. I like to change people's life through my videos. So that's the reason I came back to my YouTube channel. And now I have time to make a content. I want to make a video that means actually something. Probably you are a filmmaker, you are Japanese, Brazilian. If you want to see my journey, please subscribe.
Billing, but I ain't finished. 10 years on, we still here, yeah. Bill it. From the ground up, man, bill it. Stick with it, see results in a minute. In it, you're tripping. This kid ain't got no limit. billing, but I ain't finished. I kept my head down, I'm still it.